Top story this half hour, President Biden with a stern message to millions of Americans who still haven't been vaccinated against COVID-19.
We've been patient, but our patience is wearing thin, and your refusal has cost all of us. So please do the right thing.
The president speaking late yesterday afternoon as he issued an executive order aimed at getting more Americans to roll up their sleeves. It includes a mandate for all 9 million federal employees and contractors, calls on the Labor Department to issue fines to large and mid-sized companies who have unvaccinated workers, and the White House is also increasing testing supplies and making at-home kits cheaper. The president wants schools to set up regular testing for staff and students.
12 News reporter Kayla Fish joins us live in studio with more details and reaction.
Well, Dr. Ashish Jha of Brown University says this was an essential moment for White House leadership. And while he supports many of President Biden's announcements, he says he wishes the president would have gone further. Now, the big game changer, according to Dr. Jha, is that rapid test kits will now be made available at retail stores and pharmacies, which he says could make a dramatic impact on reducing infection rates. In terms of vaccine requirements that affect millions of Americans, Dr. Jha says he didn't think the president went far enough. Dr. Jha says he would have liked to see a vaccine mandate for colleges and universities who take federal dollars. He also says he wishes the federal government would have pushed for a vaccine mandate for all educators. But overall, Dr. Jha says he supports the sweeping new requirements.
What people will see as vaccine mandates, I saw today, was a federal government trying to use its powers to create greater safety in the American population. Health crises that are truly outstanding require action that is also truly outstanding. So I think my sense is well within the purview of the government, and they were absolutely right to do it because this is what is needed for this moment.
Now, he also says he wishes they would have considered mandating vaccines for people boarding airplanes, though the president did move to double federal fines for airline passengers who refuse to wear masks on flights. Live in studio this morning, I'm Kayla Fish, 12 News.
Companies with more than 100 workers may need to require its employees to get the COVID-19 vaccine or weekly COVID test. Those that don't could face fines.
That was part of a sweeping new pandemic response plan unveiled yesterday by President Biden. And the Washington Post is reporting that U.S. postal workers fall under that plan for large companies, but all other federal workers and contractors face a vaccine mandate.
12 News reporter Kayla Fish breaking it all down for us this morning.
Well, the president expressed frustration yesterday as he doubled down on efforts to get Americans to get the shot. And while some say he's going too far, one local expert believes he didn't go far enough.
What more is there to wait for?
President Joe Biden with a direct message to tens of millions of unvaccinated Americans as he announced sweeping new vaccine requirements.
But our patience is wearing thin, and your refusal has cost all of us.
The president says federal workers will no longer be able to opt out of vaccination through regular testing, and he's calling on all businesses with at least 100 employees to mandate vaccines for workers or else have them tested weekly, a move supported by one of the country's leading health experts on COVID.
It is clearly what is necessary to ensure that everybody is safe. While I appreciate the rights of people who choose not to be vaccinated, people also have a right to be able to go to work and not get infected, not get sick, and not die.
Some of Rhode Island's largest employers are the hospitals and universities like URI and Brown, which already have vaccine mandates for their workers. The president also wants large entertainment venues and arenas to require vaccinations or proof of a negative test for entry. And he's calling on schools to set up regular testing for staff and students. Dr. Jha wishes the president went further.
I wish that we had called for a vaccine mandate of the federal government who would have pushed for a vaccine mandate for all educators, mandates for colleges and universities who take federal dollars.
The biggest game changer, according to Dr. Jha, is that the White House is increasing testing supplies and making at-home kits cheaper and available at retail stores and pharmacies.
There is plenty of reasons, data, experience to indicate that if these were widely available, it would make a dramatic difference in reducing infection numbers.
Now, the president's mandates are already getting pushback. The Republican National Committee says they intend to sue when the new rules go into effect, a date that has yet to be announced. Live in studio, I'm Kayla Fish, 12 News.